In a bustling kingdom, there lived a knight named Sir Edric. Renowned for his bravery in battle, Edric was respected across the land. But he harbored a dangerous flaw, a searing anger that he struggled to control. When things went awry or when someone crossed him, his rage would flare like an uncontrollable wildfire. One fateful day, the king summoned Edric. "There is a beast terrorizing the northern villages," he said. "Its fire destroys homes, and its wrath knows no bounds. You must defeat it." Edric, ever eager to prove his strength, accepted the mission without hesitation. Armed with his sword and clad in gleaming armor, he set out for the northern woods. Along the way, villagers warned him of the beast's fury. "It destroys everything in its path," they said, fear etched on their faces. After days of searching, Edric found the beast deep in a shadowy forest. It was a massive dragon, its scales shimmering like molten lava, its eyes glowing with fire. Edric raised his sword and charged, shouting, "Your reign of terror ends here." The dragon roared and unleashed a torrent of flames. Edric dodged, his anger rising with every failed strike. "Why won't you fall?" he bellowed, slashing wildly at the beast. But the more he fought, the more powerful the dragon seemed to become. Finally, exhausted and seething with rage, Edric screamed, "Show yourself for what you truly are, coward." To his shock, the dragon began to shrink and transform. Its massive frame twisted and coiled, turning into a figure that mirrored Edric himself. The beast wasn't a separate creature. It was his own reflection, a manifestation of his unchecked anger. "Who are you?" Edric demanded, though deep down, he already knew. "I am the fire you feed," the dragon said, its voice echoing like a distant storm. "Every outburst, every grudge, every act of rage, these have made me strong. And as long as you let your anger control you, I will consume you." Edric fell to his knees, his sword clattering to the ground. For the first time, he saw the true cost of his fury. Not only had it made him reckless, but it had also harmed those around him. The dragon had destroyed villages, but it was his anger that had given it life. Taking a deep breath, Edric looked into the dragon's fiery eyes and said, "No more. You will not control me." With those words, the dragon began to fade, its flames dimming until it was nothing more than smoke. Edric stood, renewed with a sense of calm. He returned to the kingdom, not as a knight consumed by rage, but as a man who had faced his own worst enemy, and won. From that day forward, Edric vowed to master his emotions. He learned that anger, like fire, could be a force for good when harnessed, but a destructive power when left unchecked. Moral of the story: our own anger can become the most dangerous enemy we face. When we let it control us, it harms not only others but also ourselves, growing stronger with every outburst. But when we confront and master it, we reclaim our power and become the best version of ourselves.